Planet Fitness.
What's going on, everybody? We're in it. Let me pull. Ooh, I forgot to adjust our record. Let me pull this up so I can adjust the record. But what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Having a fun little, kind of a late start for, kind of a little bit of a late start. But that's okay, that's okay. We're making it work. We're chilling. One moment, I'll be right back. The water in my apartment was shut off for maintenance, and now it just turned on, so all my sinks are like exploding. Alright, that's been dealt with. Now, to fix my current record overlay, alright, there we go. That is fixed and resolved. So I think we're just gonna play a little bit of Mega Manectric for right now. I'll probably play some Tank Kangaskhan later on a little bit later on in the day, and kind of see, kind of see how that is. I'm not positive yet everything I want to play for the day. Mostly due to the fact that I have a pretty large tournament tomorrow, or not tomorrow, sorry, Sunday. It's a Toronto prep tournament, and so I kind of have to prepare for the Toronto prep tournament, just so that way, like, I'm not going to Toronto, but I want to give everybody, like, the best practice they can get, and so I want to figure out what my, kind of my best route is. We'll see what we draw. We do have 1 energy here. We have Research, Squawkabilly. We'll see what they leave in the active. This could be an Iron Hands angle. I mean, it's always an Iron Hands angle, but like I said, we'll see. We'll see. We get a mulligan. Ooh, huge, 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 huge. With a... I've been seeing a lot more Team Rockets, like Mewtwo. I wonder if that's like... I wonder if it's good. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if it's like a better deck now. I'd have to check with Chef. But I don't think Chef really likes it right now. I feel like he likes it more post-rotation. The Mimikyu grab is a little weird there. Team Rocket's Factory for 2, not terrible. There's a Pokegear. I think we play the Squawk down, go Research here. After, like, we're gonna go Miraidon. Alright, so we go Miraidon. We tandem unit to get this and this out. Yeah, that's fine. We place this, go Generator. We hit 2. We go 1 more. We'll place... We'll place Air Balloon onto this because when I evolve it, I want the ability to use that. I'm going to go Research. Leave the Squawkabilly available. And then in this case, I can just go, I think 1 more Iron Hands is fine. And just start to build. I don't really need the things in my hand, though the Switch is nice. I kind of just want to dig a little deeper. Alright, and this is fine because now I have Research on the neck, or not Research, I have Ultra Ball on the next turn to guarantee myself the Electrike. Hey, what's up, Candy? How are you? So, huge turn 1 for me. Hey, what's going on, Lone Star? How are you, man? I've seen your channel before. Thank you. I'm subscribed to yours, I'm pretty sure. Do I have the Vitality Band still? Because if I do, I can one-shot this too with Amp You Very Much. That would be pretty cool. Hopefully I do. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, get rid of some stuff, and see. Because if I do have it, that'd be super good to just dig into it. We'll see what they choose to bring up. I don't think they're going to attack me this turn, so that's good, obviously. But we'll see, you know, we'll see what that looks like. Bringing this up is fine, because if they don't KO it, we'll be able to just free retreat out. And if they do, then we just bring up the Tynamo. But we'll see. Was it an energy attachment for turn that they already used? No, it was just a charge up. So they can attach for turn and attack into the Electrike. There's too many cards with the same kind of name. I don't remember if I play Vitality Band. I feel like I do, because I really like that card. And it pushes Miraidon to 230. Hey, much appreciated. Alright, let's bring up the Tynamo. There's a boss, so that's actually not horrible. I don't need this. I'll grab this, and then... Alright. Unfortunately for me, I don't have a, I'm gonna prep this just in case. Dyno motor. So that here, generator, we whiff, but that's okay. I'm gonna go boss onto this, retreat out, bring this in, and amp. Yeah, OBS does take a little bit of getting used to. It's a little weird. But it's worth it, you know, once you start using it. I need to change my... What I really need to do is fix my stream overlay. It, like, bricked out a little while ago. And I, like, don't know why it doesn't work now. But it doesn't. So, I'm gonna have to fix that. In the... hopefully sometime this weekend I can put some time into it. I've just been super, super busy. But with that said, thank you guys all for checking out the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream so YouTube doesn't just bury it in the algorithm. How do you do cool chat font? So I just do that on Stream Elements. It's just an overlay. The top part's supposed to have like bars and stuff where like the subscribe, last subscriber, and all that kind of stuff are. But unfortunately, it's just kind of like broken and doesn't want to work for some reason. Alright, let's put this here. We'll dyno motor. And then I want to research because I know that Prime Catcher's in my deck somewhere. Fortunately, I didn't hit it, so we'll just go down to one prize here, but that's fine. Yes, I am on Discord. There's a chat command for a link to the community Discord. But if you're looking to just like DM me, you can just go through that and then DM me from there. Took a little bit to get this Mewtwo deck off the ground, so they're kind of struggling a little bit. We'll see. They could bring Mewtwo in, get the KO, but then we just go... Honestly, we could just go Zekrom, boss, anything on the bench. Yeah, Discord's useful. I might have to, I've considered doing this. I might, like, do, like, a kind of reset on... Yeah, I might just do like a kind of larger reset on the Discord though. Just gonna boss this up, bring this in, retreat, Zekrom. I mean, I guess I didn't need to even boss this. I could have just KO'd the Mewtwo, but still. Alright, sweet. That's a 1-0. We'll update the overlay. Edit overlay. Save that. And get back in the game. I want to try to climb up the ladder today, so I can get like actually like reasonable good testing. Rotation got announced today. That's pretty cool. Do you use separate monitors? Yes. So I have, no, I don't want to go first. I have two different monitors. I have my main one that I'm playing on right now, so like that's just the game screen, and then I have one off to the side that has, like OBS pulled up, has my, has the like YouTube live control panel thing pulled up. I don't know what deck this is. Seeing the Neo upper and like multiple lilies could mean Dragapult. Yeah, one thing I would recommend, yeah, it's Dragapult. One thing I would recommend for you is there's like secondary monitors. So like the monitor that I'm using, that's my secondary, isn't even like a full scale thing. It just plugs into my computer with a USB-C. So it's just like a small secondary monitor because I only use it for this. I don't remember how much it cost me, to be honest, but I think it was only like 60 bucks. And it does, you know, it does all the things I need it to do. Alright, let's get these out now, because I'm going to struggle if I don't. We'll go research here, and we're hoping for... I guess that kind of works. If I can get... Damn. I was like, I needed more off that. We'll place this. I guess we have access to Ultra Ball. I think I want a Night Stretcher for an energy now. Ultra Ball, this and this. To get myself... Ooh, I could get myself Squawk here, actually, and just dig deeper. Because if I can get what I'm looking for... Okay, don't love seeing that, but... Not exactly what I wanted, but I will take it. Place this here. I don't hate the idea of going Super Rod for these three. And then just knocking out Dreepy for one prize. I just made it to Master League on Iron Bundle EX run. Nice. Or Iron Boulder EX run. Felt really good. Main matchup. Losers were Mega Venusaur and Dark Zard. Looking forward to ladder being gone. Oh, ladder being gone from standard. I'm excited for rotation, but we'll see how that goes. It's impossible to change score on screen, so I write update score on chat, or yeah, on chat. Yeah, so that's why, like I said, I use the external, the other external monitor. And it's, like I said, I can, it's literally just like one, it's like literally like two cables, or like one cable. You could definitely just plug it right into your laptop and not have to worry about it. Okay, this Iono here's like, could be really good for me. Alright, that's awesome. Because they're gonna, you know, Badoo item lock us, but we have the bosses now. So we're gonna go energy here. We'll tandem unit. Honestly, I'm just bring that out because they're gonna fez me. And then we'll just boss this up and take one more prize, and we're just denying energy and board. So that's really good. But the Iron Boulder EX is pretty interesting. If you wouldn't mind sharing the list in the future, let me know. And then congrats on getting 3K subs. Was it hard to get? Well, first off, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the subscribers. I really appreciate it. And I don't know if I would say it was hard, but it's just consistent. I mean, you know, I guess it's just kind of like consistency. Like, I don't upload as much as I really want to, unfortunately. I wish that I did, but between, like, working, you know, 40 plus hours a week, being in grad school as an adult, and, like, all my other responsibilities, it's pretty hard to, you know, like, get all the uploading and all the videos done and all that kind of stuff to the level that I want, especially now that I'm also streaming too. So, honestly, a lot of it is just, like, effort, in the sense of, like, just staying as consistently as you can, and just give it time. Like, understand that it's not going to happen overnight. I guess is the best thing I can say for that. I'll upload every Wednesday, but try every Saturday too if I have time. Yeah, and, like, that's just gonna be what it is, you know what I mean? Like, it just is gonna take time, and if you make, you know, if you make stuff and you're consistent about it, and you know, you just give it time, it'll build. It's like, I didn't make 3,000 subs overnight, you know what I mean? It's like, I've been getting a small gradual amount every, you know, every couple days is another sub, and I've just been doing it for, you know, like, over, I guess, like, over a year now. Alright, let's get rid of these, and no problem, man, happy to help. Let's put Squawkabilly down. And then we'll go, because I'm going to dig deeper anyway, I don't mind doing this. Oh, we whiffed. Alright, nest ball for... I am going to need to be able to climb over that. Don't need that, though. Yeah, I'll grab this. I really want Prime Catcher here. I unfortunately didn't get it. Just gonna retreat, put this in, pass. I have boss. My average was 15 to 20 like a month. But December I got 46 subs because I started streaming. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll just build. And even if, like, the other thing too is, like, if you have a slow month or a bad month or whatever, your sub count doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you should be making videos and streaming and doing this kind of stuff because you like doing it. And, like, subs will come in time or they won't, and it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is, like, you're having fun doing it. And if you are, then it's always worth it. Hey, what's up, Ruthless? Alright, we'll evolve here. Make this, retreat, bring this in, Dino Motor, equip here, boss pass this onto Chikorita, because I guess I don't want to deal with that a little bit more. We'll take our 2 prizes. I remember seeing this channel before Gnome became the super elite best player on YouTube. Hey, much appreciated, man. Yeah, just so everybody doesn't forget, just know that I'm the best YouTuber that there's ever been in the Pokemon TCG. And every other YouTuber is just wishing they were as good as me. I collab with other creators, small channel, less than 100K, helps a lot. just to play the TCG with them. Yeah, man, absolutely. And for sure, like, we can definitely do something as well. I'd be totally down to do a video together in some kind of format or whatever in the future. Day one Gnome. But yeah, the important part is that, like, to always remember that this is all just, it's all just YouTube, you know? Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It only matters that you're having fun doing it. All right, so let's go Ultra Ball. All right, we have to get into our Super Rod. That's true. We can definitely do something, dude. I'm always doing viewer battles. You wanna run a set real quick? We can run something ruthless. Can I play Pokemon TCG with you? I can tell you my account name. We play now? Yeah, dude. I'm always down to play people in chat. Alright, let's find a way to make Mega Manectric. I don't know how long I'll be playing tonight, but like I'll definitely be playing for a little while at least. Alright. We need... I need Super Rod here or Night Stretcher. I have Night Stretcher in deck, right? Alright. AJ Snorlax? Okay. Yeah, we can definitely play. Hey, alright, got the Night Stretcher. But first I have to knock out this Mega Heracross. But yeah, Ruthless, I'll probably be on for like a pretty decent amount of time tonight. Because like we started pretty late, like we just got started. Alright, cool. We're done this game. Let me update this. We are 3-0. And let me add you. Where is it? AJ underscore Snorlax. Alright, sent. I asked for the consent to upload your live stream and edit it and upload to my channel. Of course, dude. Have fun with it. Tag me when it's out and I'll watch it whenever whatever you make. All right, we're gonna play. I think we're gonna just keep up with Manectric though. Or is there a deck you want me to play? All right, cool. We'll just keep it on Manectric. Alright, yep. Then we'll just keep it on theme for today. Just keep rocking with the doggo. Alright. Request is sent. So whenever you're ready, we'll start this up. Year of Badoo 2026 Mega Bundle. 260 points for 3 packs. I have no idea if that's good or not. I feel like this is worth it. Maybe. Badoo's Blossoming Bundle. Are any of those worth it? Just logging in the game? Yeah, no problem. Are any of these worth it? This card art's pretty good. It's probably the Mega, or not the Mega, but the regular, like, Mewtwo card art I'd use. Personally. This art's really good. I'm actually a really big fan of this. I didn't know about this until recently. Not spending 2,000 credits on it, though. Is there any coins I don't have that are, like, cool? I'm a big fan of collecting all the coins. I don't have this one. I guess I don't really need it, but... Alright, now I have one. I'm a big fan of making sure I have all the coins. Alright, cool. Now I have the Miraidon coin. Alright, I think we're good for now. Let me go into my deck and edit the coin. Delete that. This. Edit. Let me go put on my new cool Miraidon coin. It'll give me luck. Or something, maybe. Alright. Let's send that challenge over. I literally store TCG code card sites for cool coin, or I literally scour TCG code card sites for cool coins and deck drip. I used to do that. I've been meaning to. I won't cheat. It's all good, brother. We're having a fun game. Alright. We'll go Mew in the active for free retreat. Because our hand's pretty bad. Ooh, Eevee. That's fun. Energy onto the Eevee. Honestly, this isn't horrible. Let's get one card deeper. Kind of sucks. Hate to lose both my boss here, but... Oh, that's even worse, actually. I think we just go second Tynamo here. Actually, I think it is fine just to give up a Tynamo. This was really bad. But we'll have to wait and see. We could draw out of this, so it's good. It sucks that we're going to be down, like, all of our boss's orders, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. Good lilies. Let's see. What is our out here? We have 1 energy on Iron Hands. Monkey is an Iron Hands target. We are going to need to tackle that. We could go double Tynamo. We at least get 1 draw, potentially a restart. So we could get bailed out from that, because Mew is the GOAT. We could start powering up Mew as well, and then just go for a Carnelian. That is an option. We might actually just have to use Mew to get over Flareon. So, like, that would be... We'd have to get energy in the discard pile first, though. How many do we have? 0. Ooh. Alright, wait a minute. That's actually useful. Because we get to place 1 here. We get to go Ultra Ball. We get an evolution. This helps us restart. For 3. Pretty big super odd. Actually, we want to leave that. We get to put that back. We get to research. Pretty big, pretty big. This could turn out really good. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so now we go Dynamotor. Place that here. Retreat this out for free. Bring in the Iron Hands. Now we evolve this. Right? We go amp you very much. Take the 2. 1, 2. Very nice, very nice. Because now we're in a situation that's pretty good for us. Where if they go Flareon and go Carnelian to knock us out, that'll mean there'll be 4 energy in our discard pile. We can bring Mew to the active. We can just power up the Mega Manectric off 2 eels. We could look for Nest Ball into a Fezandipiti angle. Draw ourselves some more cards. We could even look for... Ooh. Looking for a KO onto the Absol's not horrible either. It's going to be kind of hard though. We're down a lot of boss, so we may just have to run through our, like, what's in the active. Like, we may not have the ability to boss the Absol up. But this is an interesting kind of build, because I guess they go Burning Charge here. Try to power this up, and then... I guess it would be like 1 dark, 1 dark. Move 30, set up this. I'm curious what the grass energies are for, though. Because my guess is that this is dark to monkey, and then like another energy to Absol. Oh, they just go 3 dark onto Absol. I feel like that's risky, no? I don't really love the idea of researching here. But I also don't think it's like a horrible play. I think we just pull this out of the deck because we're definitely not going to need it. We go research here. We get some energy. Actually, we Ultra Ball 2 energy away. We just grab ourselves Fez. Actually, we grab ourselves Zekrom because we can just eel power this. We go Dynamotor. And then we get the Dynamotor again because of the energy we got rid of from the Ultra Ball. We switch in and KO the Flareon here for 2. KO that. Grab ourselves 2 more prizes. And there's our boss to just KO the Monkey Dory with the Iron Hands. So if we don't get Iono'd here, we just win. So the game Game 1 is going to be over here unless they can Iono us. That's not enough to get us out of this, because if they boss, we just bring this in. We just put 2 energy onto the Mega Manectric, and then we go Generator. If we whiff Generator, we can always just go Carmine for, you know, more. Ooh, this could be really good for them, actually. Claw of Darkness onto the boss to remove the boss. Then we're out of boss, we're out of Prime Catcher. So we're forced to swing into Mega Absol. Good choice, good choice. So I think what we do here is we go Dynamotor into this, retreat, bring the Mew in, and I'm fine just holding my hand here. Genome hacking, going Claw of Darkness, putting damage down, and then checking. I guess none of this really seems all that good. I think we just get rid of Air Balloon, right? Just like limit retreat options potentially. I guess it doesn't matter because Air Balloon, like Latias is, you know, essentially an Air Balloon on everything. We could have got rid of Flareon, but I don't think it matters there. Their hand's not super good. We just know they have more like dark energy to use. And I guess I could have got rid of one of those. But again, I don't think that's as relevant. I kind of need them to KO my Mew here. Or, I don't need them to KO the Mew, but I'd like them to. Because I have 1 energy in discard. And essentially what'll happen here is that I can either KO this, or like, let's say they bring in the, like the Blood Moon. After KOing Mega Manectric. Alright. They KO this, I'm just going to be able to go Mega Manectric now off 2 Eels and a Generator. Ultra Ball. I'm surprised they didn't get rid of Generator there. I feel like you either get rid of Generator or Carmine there. Would be the right plays. Alright, cool. We top deck an energy so that it all works out. How much does it even have? 140? Alright, I could just KO with Iron Hands, but this is the Mega Manectric hour, so we gotta rock with that. I misclicked. What did you what were you hoping to did you misclick on the discard, or did you misclick on like on something else? Oh, Generator. Yeah, I feel like that would have been the better discard. With that said, I mean, in the end of the day, it didn't really matter. In that, just because of the way that the hand situation was, but yeah, well, absolutely, we can play it as a best of 3. Do you want to go first or second for game number 2? Okay, so you'll go second. Got it. Alright, sounds good. Best of luck. Alright, it doesn't... I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't matter what I pick, because... Alright, we'll go first. I can't stay and watch, but I hope everyone is doing good and having fun. Hey, what's up, Jason? And yeah, and everybody's having a great time. I mean, I am, anyway. I guess I can't speak for everyone, but I know I'm having a good one. I will edit your stream tomorrow and link the original one. Hey, much appreciated. Yeah, man. Have fun with, you know what I mean? Like, have fun with it. Fez in the active, pretty decent for me. We'll go tandem unit here, grab ourselves hands and an eel. We'll go 1 energy to the hands. Nest ball for Squawk, I think. Worst start. That sucks. Mine's not horrible. Go here. Generator there. Squawk. And then I think we just pass. Yeah, that's chillin'. Yeah, a Fez open is a little rough. Okay, got the Dawn though. That's at least something. Ooh, Azumarill. Interesting. I feel like I don't remember this one. I like this card art. Nest ball comes out. I wonder what this will be for. Ooh, a Pikachu. That's actually kind of rough. I don't have a way to deal with that. At least not, like, in one attack, because I don't have a way to break its ability. But I have a feeling, based on the, like, the Azumarill, that it's not there to attack me, it's just kind of there to be on the bench. Because this needs a Terra Pokemon, right? Yeah. So if this just needs to be on the bench and it's not going to attack me, then I don't have to worry about it. Oh, never mind. Alright, well, I might have to deal with it. Alright, we get a Stretcher. Alright, we go tandem unit here. For this. Ooh, actually, that's going to be my answer. Alright, never mind. I do have an out to this. Alright, we grab both of these. Get rid of this. Grab myself an eel. Eel. We Dynamotor. Attach. Prime Catcher up this. Bring this in. Swing. So I have a plan now. What I'll be able to do to get around the Pikachu is I can use the underrated second attack of Mega Manectric EX. And that'll allow me to attack and not have to worry about, like, energy and stuff like that. Now, if they swing in with Topaz Bolt... Okay, they go Boss, so they might just target... I don't think that's the right play. I guess it's not a bad one, though. It removes my free retreater. It removes Miraidon. Which means, like, I can't instantly power this up and then just, like, boss onto the Fez, which, like, I guess was an option. But I'll bring up Tynamo because it is my free retreater. It also stops energy from being in the discard pile. So I'll have to rely on a generator if I want to make this work. Do I need Night Stretcher? Probably not, right? It's like a Nest Ball for Fez. No, that's fine. We Ultra Ball here for... Yeah, we don't need all 3 energies, so that also makes this a little bit, like, easier on me. Dynamotor. Place that. Now we can Carmine. Where we get our Fez anyway. We place this down because we don't actually need the Fez. We bring this in. We go 120. And now we prevent the damage from basic Pokemon. So we don't have to care, even if they go Crispin onto this. We don't have to worry about it, and then we just KO it on the next turn, and then we just go for the Righteous Blasting. Or the Riotous... Whatever that word is. We just start blasting. And KO whatever's, you know, whatever else there is. So anyway, I started blasting. And then we just go research, because that'll activate our eels. Determination means that we're not getting attacked this turn. As of right now, they need an energy onto the Pikachu if they even want to retreat it. There's 1, so it can retreat now, technically, if they want to go like Ursaluna. Did they flip the script yet? No, they haven't. Oh, that's because we didn't take a KO last time, right? We only did 120, so Fez is kind of doing nothing. They retreated out, I assume, into Ursaluna. Oh. That's interesting to me. I mean, as of now, I don't need to KO this. I can also just continue to go Flash Array. Just prep this. Because I can always Iron Hands this down later. Same with this. If I get into like a boss's orders. And they can't really do anything about it. We're even on prize cards too, so they can't counter catch me either. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. Pikachu can't really return to the active, not without like a Crispin angle. And even still, I don't think it has a way to KO me, not at 300. How about an updated Glamora EX deck for fun? What does that even do? I'm down to do it, but I don't even remember what that deck is or does. Doesn't it do like poison damage or something? Limits their bench to 3. That's kind of interesting. Especially with like all the Terramons running around. Hey, there's our boss's orders we've been looking for. That could be fun. I guess you could run it with Soul Rock, right? Like a Soul Rock Lunatone combo. That wouldn't be bad, right? I guess just like the idea is like you just try to prevent them from ever getting set up, right? That'd be the angle. All right, I could look into that. That could be fun. They double edge for 2. All right. GG's rare. Yeah, that one was a little rough. The prime catcher onto the first Meryl was really really rough. Pikachu was interesting though. And yeah, I could look into a Glenmora build. Yeah, I like Azumarill. I think it's a fun deck. I haven't played that deck in a while. Maybe that's another one I should revisit. Hey, of course, man. Happy, dude, always happy to play. We can definitely run games again in the future, and also like, if you want to do like a more like in-depth, like larger collab style thing, we can absolutely do that. For sure. Just we'll set something up. You can always DM me on Discord as well, and like we'll look into something. But thanks for the games, man. We'll see what our opponent's playing. Togepi doesn't tell us much. We are stuck going first, and we don't love that, but it's okay. Sure but not sure how to do it. We can Discord call and stuff to figure it out. Yeah, man, of course. Alright, we're gonna go right on here. Go hands Electrike. Get both of these. Grab ourselves a Squawk. I'm gonna Generator. We completely whiff. Restart. I don't know if I really want Squawk on my bench here. But if we're up against Iron Hands, I kind of need to like be getting into research. Losing both of these sucks really hard, but I think I have to. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, it is what it is. Alright, I'm guessing it's Dango because we see the metal energy. Alright, well, that makes me feel better. Sweet. Clean 6-0. Let's go. Can we go 10-0 with Miraidon? Or like Mega Manectric, rather? I mean, I guess it's kind of the same deck. Alright, let's launch another one. Alright, let's rock. Ew. Ew. These last two hands. Ew. Alright. We need a really good Ultra Ball. We need a very, very good Ultra Ball. Or, I mean, a research would kind of suck too, but at least give me something. Ultra Ball would be a little underwhelming, but I'd accept it. Let's go. Big draw, big draw, big draw. Oh, dear God. Hey, bud. I guess we'll just throw an energy on this. Not looking great. Boy, do my boss's orders love finding their way to my hand. Our untarnished Our untarnished record may be in jeopardy here. What do you mean you get the lilies? Yo, pass it across the table, bro. Let me get that. If you have a way to retreat this, I'm gonna cry. Let's go. All right, big draw, big draw, big draw. You know, sucks, but at least it's something. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't even super rod here, I don't think. I think I just pass. Alright, this research is gonna save me. I promise. No! Okay, honestly, I'm like less upset about that than I am getting Badooed. I think if they just Badooed me here rather than putting damage on the Zekrom, I would just lose. But like, the damage on the Zekrom doesn't really matter. I think I get rid of these. I get myself Miraidon because I just like actually need pieces right now. I get myself this and this. Because Miraidon is also an out here. Oh dear God. Do I just get Fez in the preparation that I lose my cards? I don't know what's better here. I think I just go Miraidon here. Pass. I just let my Zekrom get knocked out because I can't really afford to give up anything else. I bring Tynamo in. I power up Miraidon. Miraidon responds to this. Okay, the Iono's honestly kind of like fine. No, it's not. Not when I get a hand like this. Alright, kind of need to respond to that too. What do I do? I don't really have a viable retreater either. It's doing 150. We bring Tynamo in for now. Okay, we get Stretcher. Does that do anything for us? Not really. Not at all. What is... Just got home, so I'll hop on so we can play a game or however many. Yeah, we can do it. We can run like a best of 3 set. Okay, I low-key think I have to put up a 1-prizer and find a route into powering this up and sniping out the Fez. But I also want to see if I can Prime Catcher KO Ivysaur. But if I do that, then they just respawn for another 2, so I think I lose. So I think I have to do it like this. Like I just prompt up a 1-prizer. Alright. Flip the script. We eel. I mean, we got there. This might actually matter. Because we Dynamotor here. Switch. Bring this in. We go Thunder Raid onto the Fez. KO this. That puts energy. That not only equals up the prize trade, right? But that puts some energy back into our discard pile so we can use our eel. We don't have an answer for Mega Venusaur, but that's okay. I think we just... do we even have a way to boss around it enough times? There's 3, so we should have 1 more in a Prime Catcher, right? Alright, so it's possible. Alright, that sucks. That's not what I wanted to see. Let's see. How can we play this? Because this is going to be Meganium. I guess the scary part of this is that they have Genesect, right? So they could just retreat this out, bring Genesect in, Solar transfer all the energy onto the Genesect, and then just snipe past this, and then I'm cooked. Like, that would really suck. Because they do this, and then they just snipe onto the bench. If they take out my eel, I'm kind of cooked. Okay, the fact that they left this in the active like that is actually pretty good for me. Because I can respond with this with Miraidon, that's 2, and then I just look for a boss KO onto this. I think we bring this up, because that can turn into Mega Manectric. Just like that, perfect. We go 1 here. Eel. Retreat, Miraidon, Tandem Unit. Don't need any of that. What's still in my deck? I just have Generator and 4 energy and a boss. Actually, that's pretty good. We Nest Ball Mew at this point. Is an active, just like an additional free retreater. Draws us some cards. We go research, because we just need Generator, boss, and some energy. We thin our deck, because there's 3. 3 energy left in there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have boss access. We'll be at 2. We can go hands onto... No, we want energy onto Mega Manectric more than we want anything else. And then we can kind of just sit here. We take 2 cards. Yeah, because we want it on Mega Manectric. We know... Pretty much we know for a fact the top cards of our deck are boss's orders. Or at least the 2 cards in deck are boss's orders. So if they KO us here, we're guaranteed it off Fez. So that's going to be how we play this out. And this is where putting that 1 prizer to the active was the right call. Hey, and there's our boss. So we make this. We boss up this. Retreat. Hey, we clutched it out, guys. So putting up that 1 prizer mattered, and the mistake they made was not using Genesect. Huge. Because they could have gone Genesect in the active. We wouldn't have had a direct way to retreat out the Zeraora. And then we would have just kind of not only had that stuck there, but also what would have been really bad is it was going to be able to do a butt ton of damage to our bench Pokemon. Like, it could have just sniped out a Miraidon. That would have been 2 rather than 1, and then we're just in a huge, like, situation. So them not using Genesect there was the kind of the major misplay. Though, if we were able to respond, I guess their thought process is that if they were able to respond, or like, let's say they snipe out Miraidon there, and then we respond and knock out the Genesect, they just lose, like, all of their energy, so then we, there's, like, nothing they can do. So I guess they just didn't want to risk it, but I think you have to in that sense. And, yeah, here's the deck list right now. I'm going to put it in the YouTube description. How do I update the description? Edit, description. Alright. So the description is edited, so you should have the deck list in there. And then, Ruthless, if you're ready to play, let me know. And then if there's a deck you want me to play, just let me know. And we'll run like a best 2 out of 3. But this is also performing really, really well. Do I just take this to the, do I just take this list to the Toronto prep? Probably not, right? Because if I don't go second, my Goldango matchup's probably awful. Because, like, how do I ever... If I'm not going hands on... Well... I guess I could I always have a hands target, right? Maybe. I wonder how the Goldango matchup is. I assume it's kind of uphill, though, right? Because, like, if I hands into the Gimme Ghoul, they respond, KO me. I have to be able to respond with a, like, I'd have to be able to go hands into a KO, into Manectric KO, into, like, Goldango, and then I'd have to be able to respond with Zekrom EX, right? How do you power, how are you powering up Zekrom on late game? You're using 1 energy from hand most of the time. If you're not, if you don't have generators, it's going to be 1 energy from hand and then 2 eels from your discard pile. Is typically how you're going to be able to do it in like 1 turn quickly without generator. We do not want to go first. Alright, Alright, this hand kind of sucks again. I mean, I guess we have Carmine, so that's something. I hate losing out on boss generator so often, though. Well, looks like one of our Tynamo is about to get donked. Though there is a Squawk, so that's actually pretty good for us. Essentially, all our prizes are on board here, so that's good. Even if we lose a Tynamo from donk, it's like, whatever. We're still good. We have the second one. So as long as we can get like a good Carmine here, we'll be fine. The counter catcher? No, the Tynamo on bench is safe. You cannot touch him. I will not allow it. Never mind. It is allowed. The good part here is so far they still can't poison me. Dark energy there. Rough. Misses the donk play. Unfortunately, we just get another energy we can't use. So we're just going to, like, burn cards just to burn them. So this is kind of awful. But we could end up lucky on a generator. I don't even know if I want this. I think I just want this, right? If we get lucky on a generator here, we're in the game. We didn't get lucky on a generator there. And now we're kind of cooked, not gonna lie. But maybe their hand is also trash. I guess that nest ball probably just should have been for Squawk. So then we squawk that stuff away. They restart one, just tell me you're still stuck. Okay, honestly, chilling. I am A-okay with that. Actually, that works out really well for me. Maybe not really well, but like good enough. Alright, chilling. So we go Air Balloon, Eel, Dynamotor, make this, and then I think it's actually worth going boss onto the Latias EX. And then we just start to go here. Restart for 3. Good. We retreat, we bring this in, we KO this, that's our first 2. And then the play becomes... because now we have an active free retreater, we have double Eel. So, alright, we're chilling, we're in the game, we're in the game. Because they want to play Fez here. Yep. We know that because they took it into their hand last turn. So now what we're going to be able to do is after they KO this, which they're probably going to want to do with Roaring Moon, we can go Mew into the active, Eel twice onto Iron Hands. Iron Hands swing, KO Roaring Moon EX. We'll take 3 prizes off that. And then afterwards, we just go Zeraora Snipe. Okay, them pulling up the hands, that's also totally fine, because Miraidon EX is going to do the same thing. Because they already have so many prize liabilities on the board. So they could choose to go Calamity Storm here, But that's not going to work. They have to go Frenzied Gouging. And now we go Miraidon. And now, because we have the eels, we actually don't care about, like, if a, like an Iono or anything comes through. And so, like, this is all the way powered up. And now we just grab ourselves, like, we can even grab ourselves Zekrom if we want. We don't really need it, but, like, we can just kind of have it. And now we just dig for guarantee, like, a boss or something like that for next turn, just to maximize our odds. Alright, so we swing. And the same way that we just powered up Zeraora is the same way that we would power up Zekrom EX in the late game, kind of to answer the question before. Is we just use the energies that we have in our discard pile. We go Dynamotor twice, energy from hand. But now we kind of have them in this checkmate position because we're up in prizes, where if they, let's say they can power something up and swing into our Miraidon, then we could always respond with Zekrom to KO it. But let's say they put up like a one prizer to stall, we can always go Zeraora and just snipe out the Fezandipiti EX, the Squawkabilly EX, the Petch, or the Mew. Like, it wouldn't matter. So do you always have to set up two Electric? You should try your best to have them set up. You don't always need to, and you don't always need two Eel at the very beginning of the game. Sometimes you set one up and then the other one you set up a little bit later. But if you have the ability to have two out, then you should. Now, in some cases, you'll just have to prep an energy in advance. Like, let's say I only had one Eel. I would place one energy and then go on the following turn, energy Eel. But also, this is where you might want to hold like a generator. For like later stages, is a way to like fix only having one Eel, potentially. Alright, so they made as good of play as they could there to try to get the poison to KO. But unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. And we're going to take that out. Lady, he got cooked. Yo, that's crazy. The #1 op hopping in. That's awesome. That's very, very funny. Ah, that's only game one. That's only game one. Who knows? You get the you know, the run back. I've lost game one many a time and come back to, you know, to get the other two games, so that's what can happen here. That actually happened in my cup win. In the finals, I bricked super hard and just got dumpstered in game one, so I had to win both games back to back, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely cooked. But we clutched it up. Alright, do you want to go first? Ruthless, do you want to go first or second here? My guess is that you'd want to go first. Okay, yeah. That was my guess, but I wanted to make sure. Alright, let's not get donked here. Alright, we got Miraidon, so we're guaranteed not to get donked. That's the one benefit of our deck. He's locked in? Oh no. I'm cooked. There's the Latias open. The benefit of my deck is that I can't really get donked. Oh, oops. I clicked first thinking, because we talked about first, so I'm not going for... Okay, oops. Alright, hold on. Do we restart, or is his hand, like, good? If his hand is really good, then we'll play this out. But if his hand's bad, we'll restart and make sure he goes first. I clicked the wrong button. I was thinking first, so I just clicked first. He's fine, get him. Alright. Alright, we'll put these here. Actually, I don't want the eel. Or, I don't want the Mega involved. I feel like having the Mega involved is, like, not good for me. Alright. Let's get rid of these. Grab myself Squawk here as well. So that way I can dig a little bit deeper. Because I definitely want hands powered up. I feel like hands being powered up is good for me. I want a second Tynamo. Prime Catcher doesn't make a difference here. Yeah, none of this matters. I can go Squawk. Get another generator. Alright. So hands will be ready for next turn. And we get Air Balloon. Which I'm fine placing on Miraidon for now. And now we just pass. So hands is good, hands is good. Oh, I feel bad now. I clicked the wrong thing and now that's like... I guess like that could have mattered. I guess though I have access to supporters now. Oh, well, they had access to Carmine no matter what. So, yeah, I kind of screwed them here a little bit. There goes the Fez. Here's the catcher. Whiffs the catcher. I feel like if you're gonna Squawk... He's a big boy, he'll get over it. Damn, that's 3 out of 4 misses on the Pokegear. Or the Pokemon catcher. I feel like you leave Sada in the deck, though. Like, if you know you're gonna Squawk, you don't take anything off the Pokegear, right? Unless your plan is just to thin it out of your deck so you don't draw it off the Squawk, because he does play Pal Pad, right? So he can just put it back. Ooh, big secret box here. This could be Petch to start a poison play, but I don't know if Petch would be the call. Yeah, I don't know if Petch would be the, if Petch would be the call here. Yeah. Because Petch just gets handsed. So then that's not actually, like, beneficial. Okay. Earthen Vessel. Without Boss, I don't have anything I can attack either. And I did throw away my Prime Catcher. So that's not good for me. Oh, actually. There's a route. It's not great, but there is a route. They put Fez up. That's actually pretty smart. Because I can't Zeraora it. That's actually a really smart play. Yeah, because I can't... I can go Zeraora, though. We attach one, go research, and hopefully hit... We didn't hit anything. Gross. Do we want to super out anything? Not really. He's giggling happily. I think we have to sack an eel here. Because I don't want to keep getting poison damage, but I also can't really do anything else. And also, at least we're not giving them Fez. But they have Energy Sada, right? But if they don't have a way to pull me to the active, I don't really care if they go this, like if they go Roaring Moon here. They go Roaring Moon onto Tynamo. That's actually like not horrible for me. They have Ursaluna. I have boss access, but that doesn't help. How many bosses will I have? Okay. Alright, so I think I know how to play this out. So we're going to go Super Rod here. Super Rod these back in the deck. Go Tandem Unit to get this back out. We have 2 Ultra Ball in our deck. We're about to dig deeper. As long as we hit 1 eel here, we're in the game. And we should be pretty decent to do that. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. We hit an eel. We Dino Motor. Put this in, retreat, bring this in. Thunder. Taking out the Fez. So that way they don't draw, we get +2. There's our boss. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. He found... Yo, that's actually really smart. Alright, Iono comes in. That's totally fine, though, because all we wanted was our eels. I mean, we'd like a boss, but we don't need one. Because Petch is on board now. That's something we can hands. Never meant to make my husband cry. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Alright. Bring Miraidon up. How many bosses are in our deck? I want a tandem unit here. Not to actually use it, but just to check. There's 3 boss in our deck. We have the ability to go for Fez and draw. If we can get this boss, we're chilling. We unfortunately didn't. That kind of sucks. Because the question is now is how exactly do... Ooh, wait a minute. Do we... Do I have Prime Catcher? No. Alright, with the bosses, how do we play this? We could sack an eel and assume they don't have access. Alright, this is going to be our path. We're going to assume they don't have access to a boss. This will put them on odd prizes. And we'll just chill from here. Alright. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. If they don't have boss out of a 3-card hand with no way to draw, we're good. If they have it, then... At that point, we're kind of cooked. Alright, we're chilling. Because we're even on prize cards, too. So we don't have to worry about like a counter catcher or anything like that. And now because we have the Night Stretcher, we have like all the pieces we actually need. We also have Generator with energy in our deck, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this was the play. Because they get the KO here, but now we just bring in hands, right? So, like, now, even if we didn't have the boss, we'd be able to do this. And now they're on odd prizing, so, like, a boss Ursaluna play doesn't, like, mean as much. We get Zeraora. Dynamotor. Place this here, and then I want to Ultra Ball these away to thin my deck out and double check if I have any energy. I do. Go 1 energy onto the Zeraora, retreat. Bring the hands in, amp you very much for 2. Alright, energy and the boss. So unless I get Ionoed here, I win. And if I get Ionoed here, all I have to do is find... I would have to find a way to reshuffle my deck to get my odds better, but I could Fez. Yeah, I would reshuffle with Miraidon just to shuffle off the deck, then Fez, get this energy back. And then I'd be able to go Dynamotor to the Zeraora for 1 more energy, and then attach, and then snipe out the Squawk or the Latias. And they have no way of KOing me and removing these on the same turn. So I think we're good. I think we re-implemented the pin. It would rely on us drawing the energy off the Fez again, though. Because we are out of generators. They do go boss. Which means we just boss. So it doesn't matter what gets KO'd here. I guess technically, actually the right play there is to boss the Miraidon. Because then I don't have a way to retreat anything. Well, I guess I would just hard retreat Iron Hands. Yeah, I would just have to hard retreat the Iron Hands, I guess. He has stopped giggling happily. Photon Blaster. Yeah, the biggest thing there, I guess it didn't really matter in that situation. Like, the pin was kind of strong. I think KOing the Miraidon there is probably better than KOing the Fez. But I guess it's like, you don't know if I have boss or not. So if I don't have boss, then KOing the Fez is the right play. Yeah, I guess that one's hard. Yeah, I guess you do have to KO the Fez there. Because if I don't have it, then my ability to draw into boss is a lot harder. So that, yeah, no, that probably is the right play. Also, thank you, Lady Host. Hoped I was able to help out. What am I gonna give this deck? Alright, what am I gonna... what card sleeves and stuff am I gonna give this? The Galvantula? Probably not, right? I guess these are fine. It's not like a Miraidon deck box or anything. Actually, I kind of like this. Gnome chef because man, I got cooked. No, those games were really good. Also, I kind of, you know, when you said you wanted to go first, kind of just took first. Mostly because I was like clicking the thing I was reading. But still. I mean, that last game was definitely very close. Zeraora is so good, man. Ew. What is this hand? I guess. What a Carmine. It sucks so hard. Well, I mean, this just got a little better. This in hands. Yeah, this hand is a little rough, but honestly, we might be able to make it work. My guess is that we're up against, my guess is that we're probably up against, like, Grimmsnarl or something. So I kind of just have to, I kind of just have to, like, play this as quickly as possible. Because if they start to retreat lock me, then it's kind of just cooked. But then it just kind of, like, is what it is. If we can get into hands here, though, it becomes playable. And we play this down so we can deal with Grimmsnarl. We tandem unit here for nothing. Play this down. Carmine. Big generator. Damn it. It was not a big generator. Wait a minute. Hold on. We stretcher. Get the eel. Play the eel down. Dynamotor. Play. Retreat. Arm press, so we at least start taking prizes and applying pressure. Let's go. We're back in it. Kind of. Do I have a... Is it normal for the promos of Mega Venusaur and Kangaskhan don't have any hollow effects? I'll be honest, I don't know. I could not tell you that. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna nest ball out, I guess, Fez for later? We're looking for Prime Catcher. We didn't find it. Dynamotor. Alright. Iron Hands is about to come in. I was looking for Prime Catcher or Air Balloon. Did not find either one. They mind bend me again. It looks like they're super stuck. When they're ripping mind bends, you know it's a problem. All right. We'll Fez here. None of this really does anything. We'll just go Amp. We're gonna go 10-0, guys. But yeah, I have no idea if the promos are supposed to have hollow. I would assume the promos have hollow effects, right? But maybe it's just like a visual bug or something. Let's go. Iron Bundle. They go Hyper Blower. It's totally fine. I move into my free retreater. They itchy pollen me. How dare they? I set up a new eel. Hands. Away. I could have sworn they had it, but they're the only ones only ones affected in the shop. I don't know, that's weird. Yo, talk about Brick City, by the way. This dude hit Lego Brick City. I'm guessing this is just like Snowrunt Monkey Dory, like this isn't like a Grimmsnarl build. Because they didn't get into anything. Also, I will be right back in just a moment. My girlfriend is calling, so I have to answer the phone. Alright, we're back. I guess they're just like waiting the game out. Which is so exciting. We love when people do that. Thanks, bud. We'll close this one out. Making it real easy. Alright, we did it. We hit 10-0. So now we just have to figure out what else we're going to play. We went 10-0 on the day with Miraidon EX. Alright. What else should we play, guys? Should we try some Venusaur? We could play some Tankang. What do you think we should be doing? We can try some Grimmsnarl of our own. Let's try some Tankang. See if we can hit some Dango on the ladder. So that's kind of what we're testing for. That's what we have some techs for. All right, let's reset our record. Ooh, we hit a toad. Grand Tree. Interesting. Ooh, it's item lock. Interesting, interesting. Well, I'm gonna do this just to thin my deck out a little bit. Let's go. And I need an energy anyway. Arvin for Trolley Energizer. Trolley to get out this. Yeah, get all these out. This. Turbo Energize for both of these. On the next turn I can retreat and then go code breaking. There's the Grand Tree into a Determination. I don't really know what that does. Yeah, Kang is here. We are item locked, but honestly that doesn't matter. It's kind of the least of my worries. Alright, so we're going to retreat this out. Bring this in. We can go energy down. Alright, and they're just going to concede. Making that pretty simple for us. Alright, we go 1-0. Against item lock Tyranitar. Weird matchup, but alright. Alright, let's see. Diabetes 23. Alright, our opponent's going first. That works out for me. Can't complain there. Yo, you're joking. What do you mean? Alright, well, at the very least, I'm against the deck that I want this Toad for, but I don't want it in the active. That is the opposite of what I want. So now I'm stuck having to probably go Iono here because this hand sucks. So I finally get the matchup I want. I get the worst hand for it. Alright, if no Gimme Ghouls come down though, this is still chill. Earthen Vessel for fighting in a metal. If they attach fighting here to the Soul Rock, it's a little scary. But if they just pass, that actually works out pretty well for me. Alright, chilling. Alright, I'm gonna place this. Place this. Probably just should have placed the Therapeutic, actually. Gonna go Iono and see. There's a chance I hit like trolley or something. I do want this down, so it's not horrible. I guess I'd pass here. I can always get this toad back. And I'll have some time. I want to be able to get an Arven on the next turn. Obviously, I don't like the idea of my toad getting KO'd here. But I think I'll be... Ooh, they Lana's 8 already for 1. Alright, so the Iono must have not been very good for them to have to do that. So that's definitely a plus. I think they also need Air Balloon. I don't think they can do anything to me until they have Air Balloon. And they just haven't found it so far. So that's also working in my favor. I don't want a boss there. Alright, Arven. Alright, so we go Arven here for Trolley. We already have a Turbo Energizer, so I think Bravery Charm's fine. We Trolley for this. Yeah, I think I care less about having the Monkey Dories, because I'm not going to be able to, like... Essentially, I'm not going to be able to move the damage around and all that kind of stuff anyway. Like, the Monkey Dories aren't going to make as much of a difference here, I don't think. Like, they could heal me, yes, and then also, like, they'll change me needing 2 coin flips to needing 1 coin flip. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to come out to kind of the same thing. I need double Toad, and I need double Bouffalant. If I have double Toad, then I'm set anyway. Because there's only so many times they're going to be able to attack me if I can keep looping the Toad. So I kind of need to retreat this, though. Because I don't want to give one up here. Let's see. They retreat, they bring in Soul Rock. This will be Fighting Energy, Cosmic Beam into this. We bring this in. We could go Pokegear. I mean, we run Aaron and then Pokegear, I guess. Do we have the way to support resetting these? Is the biggest question. Or do we need a second Night Stretcher? Lunar Cycle again, that's their second Earthen Vessel. 2 energy and discard, 1 in play. Cosmic Beam. We bring in the Kangaskhan. Pretty bulky. Iono's not terrible. Actually, I think going Iono's here is fine, because we get an Iono, put them to 5, we KO this, that eliminates some draw. We do get another energy. We get to run Aaron. We get Super Rod. Doesn't really do anything for me right now, though. So I think we just take the KO. We're going to be pretty hard to... Jesus. Blowing this Soul Rock up. We're pretty hard to deal with. We get another Crispin. That doesn't do too much for us. But if they can KO this, then I think we go Super Rod. Put, like, one Dark back, the Kangaskhan, and the Toad. We're still short one energy, so we don't get an attack off. So I guess we just kind of have to hope they can't KO us right here. But it would be pretty hard. We have over 400 HP, essentially. There's Arven. This will be for one Superior. That's for an Earthen. You can only hit heads when you don't need it. I've got 14 heads one time that way. Yeah, I think I like blew up a Dreepy for like 10 or 11. Alright. There's that Earthen Vessel. Plus side, one of the energy has to go to attacking. If they whiff, we'll have the opportunity to Jumbo Ice Cream. We could potentially even go energy switch to Kang Penny. But the biggest thing here is that if they whiff KO and we can get Toad on board, we're in a phenomenal position. It just comes down to if that's possible. And also if they whiff KO here. Even in prizing. We'll have the opportunity to Crispin. They go Prime. They could Prime onto the Mega Kangaskhan on the bench that is weaker. That's what they choose to do. So another opportunity where if we can set Toad up on the next turn, that'll be really good for us. Superior Energy Retrieval. Where they get rid of Buddy Puff and Boss. One Boss being down is pretty good. They'll go down to 2 prizes, which is a little scary because then they could just oh, okay, they don't actually get the KO. We get an Arven. We get another Arven that doesn't really do much for us. I think Arven's our best play here, though. Because we Ultra Ball. I think we Ultra Ball Bravery Charm here. Get rid of a Crispin and a Bouffalant. Get ourselves the Toad. Have that set up. Bravery Charm this just to make it a little bit tankier. Energy switch. And now we start moving damage. Now we pass. Because now all of this energy is unrecoverable if they don't boss this slime mold. Now, ideally, I would have this other Toad on the bench here, but that just like wasn't an option in this turn. Ooh, Watchtower is really big here for them. Because that's going to turn off my Bouffalants. And I don't have a great way to deal with this. I'm not able to draw new cards. but it doesn't deal with Toad. So they have to pass. If I can get into a penny here. I think I just get the energy here. I go Arven. Air Balloon. Pokegear. Because I can Pokegear for potential penny next turn. Muted in time to block the sneeze. Shout out. We go move 30. Just move 30 there, pass. Because we have boss in hand. I would have used Mana to attach energy to Kang, attach normal to Kang, and use energy switch, then using ice cream, then punch Goldango. We don't have any trick on energy in your deck. Yeah, so I could Crispin because I should still have fighting. I should still have access to fighting left, but I don't think I have any dark left is the problem. Or I should have psychic as well. So I guess I could Crispin to this active and clear the damage off. I'd really prefer this monkey to be I'd really prefer this monkey to be another Toad so I could just loop this. But that just kind of is what it is. They go to 4 prizing. And so this is where I might actually have kind of the opportunity to outpace. We code breaking. This is where, like, I would really want a second monkey. I don't know what the best route here is. I don't set up another Toad in time. There's no shot. We move 30 to guarantee knockout. I think we Crispin here. Just to have this prepared. Because we just need... I mean, we need 3 KOs. But this way, even if we flip tails here, which we did, we take this KO. I guess we should have gone code breaking, because at least code breaking would guarantee us Stadium for next turn. And Stadium for next turn really does help. I guess we could naturally draw into Stadium, though, because we have the ability to Nest Ball. Nest Ball into Fez. And then if we can Iono, that would be pretty big. Because then we'll only need 1 heads. Oh, wait. They don't have... Yeah, I guess the play could have been to Crispin to this Kangaskhan sooner, and then we could have honestly just been punching. Are they going to go boss onto monkey, set themselves to 3? Okay. If I knew I was going to have this much time, I guess I could have tried to get that. Penny doesn't do enough for us here. Oh, we don't have Fez. That sucks. Because we need to be able to bump this stadium or we just lose. Yeah, we have no way of digging deeper into our deck either. I guess we could go boss. That would take their energy for turn or their Toro. Because if we KO here, it doesn't matter. I guess we just pull this up. We Vessel. Get an energy out of our deck. Pass. Oh, we needed Fez, but it's prized, man. Because at least this will be energy for turn. Unless they have Toro, energy. Which I'm sure they do, and they're just going to knock out my Kang. Not being able to get Toads down was pretty rough. I guess it's my fault, though. I didn't realize I'd have this much time. I definitely could have just super rotted this all back in. And so I think that was my biggest mistake. The Watchtower's a really good tech for them, though. Because Watchtower's making a really big difference here. Because think I'd be 60 HP stronger here, too. I mean, I guess if they whiff this KO somehow, but I doubt they do. They have every energy in their entire deck, essentially. Yeah, they're just going to make it rain for 400. Or 350. Yeah, because that's... And that goes to their final. Alright, we played that a little poorly. I didn't think I'd have as much time as I did. But the Watchtower made a huge difference, so that was a good tech from them. Definitely a good play on their part. I want to run that back, though. Our opening was a little stiff. But also, that's like our hardest matchup. And so, the Toads were kind of doing their job. Like, even just having it there to stall out, like, a turn made, like, kind of a big difference. I think we also didn't play the scenario where our Kang was kind of stuck in the active super well. We are going first. That kind of sucks. That's not horrible. Like, there's definitely worse ways to go first. Oh, we're up against Mega Lucario. I think we're just cooked. It's crazy that we keep drawing into our Toad Scroll pieces, though. Alright, second Kang. Alright, I guess who needs Trolley, right? Alright, well. Who needs Arvin Trolley, right? I guess we just pass here. I mean, if it's Mega Lucario, we're in a real uphill battle. But I think we just go, like, whatever we draw. We really want Crispin, though, is the problem. We don't really want to have to go Iono, because I need to start just punching. Lunar Cycle. I guess I would just go energy, like Dark Energy to the Monkey, move 30, Turbo Energizer, Iono. Yeah, I'm so cooked. Oh, well, actually, this kind of makes it a little bit more playable. Because this isn't affected by weakness, so... Like, I lose like half my health, which really sucks, but... Worse things have happened, to be honest. Let's run to Aaron, though, because if I can get my pieces, I didn't. Alright, let's place this down. Honestly, I'm fine going Air Balloon here. Just grab this, so that way my Bouffalants are in play. So I take a little bit less damage as well. And then, they kind of got nowhere on the last turn, so I'm kind of tempted to not Iono. But at the same time, I think I have to, because I'm kind of cooked if I don't. Honestly, this is not terrible. I don't want to stretcher for any of that. I think I just go Brain here. Start stacking up damage onto this. Go Turbo Energize. And just start to power up this Kangaskhan on the bench. And look for an opportunity to penny this. And like on the next turn, I guess I can go Dark Energy on the Monkey, start moving 60 damage, start pinging the Lunatone. There's a Battle Cage, so I guess we're not pinging the Lunatone, we'll just be pinging the Soul Rock. We don't have an answer for Cornerstone. I guess Cornerstone just kind of cooks us. Because everything we have has an ability. So that kind of sucks. I guess we're just cooked. This matchup is so hard. I feel like going into the Mega format, weakness is going to matter so much more. Cosmic Beam down to 60. We do get Penny. Just pick that up, bring this in. We'll go Therapeutic Energy here. Run Errand. We get Jumbo Ice Cream, but it's not really going to matter. We're just going to get one shot anyway. We'll place this down. Rapid Fire combo. We flip one heads. I guess we should have just left this in the active to die. We get Crispin access. I guess that's something. Because unironically, I think I'm fine just going Like, if they evolve here and they KO my Kang, I genuinely think I kind of just go Psychic Energy onto Monkey, and I just play through Mind Bend Confusion angles. Like, that might actually just become the optimal thing to do. They go Determination. If they whiff an energy here, I could live. Alright, well, they didn't whiff the energy, so. A little unfortunate there. They have a Kang of their own. Nest Ball for another Riolu. I think weakness should be like resistance plus 30 instead of double. I have no problem with it being double. I think it makes it so, like, in a weird way, the game does become a little bit more balanced, where it's like situations like this suck, right? But I think situations like this also in a way kind of need to exist, because let's just, you know, run through the hypothetical of, like, let's just say you could, you know, kind of do whatever you wanted, right? And, like, let's say Mega Kang was just super, super busted, right? Like, it's kind of an unchecked level busted. If there wasn't weakness to kind of, like, overhaul that, you're kind of just, like, stuck in a similar position. You know what I mean? Where it's like, now it's like, Lucario would become better just at the existence that Mega Kang's really good. And so it stops, like, it kind of makes it so there's always some sort of answer, provided there's printed cards that are not, like, straight garbage. There's always, like, an answer to if something became, like, way too unchecked. For the most part. Obviously, there's examples where that's not the case, just because, like, the card itself is just so much stronger than everything else to the point where it doesn't even matter. But, like, weakness does kind of help keep, like, an ecosystem alive in a way that, like, other card games just don't really have. The downside to it is, like, some matchups are like this. Like, it just feels horrible. They have a second Mega Signal? That's crazy. Just a second Mega Signal Air Balloon combo, so they just loop Mega Lucarios. You absolute fiends. Alright, they're gonna go Aura Jab onto me. We're actually gonna live that, though. Let's go. We survived the Aura Jab. We're gonna get to move 60 damage onto the Lucario on the bench. Can I, like, loop monkeys to win here, actually? It might be the play. Because I'm gonna go grab this Psychic Energy. We go Crispin for, I think, Bravery Charm here. We do have another monkey and Dark Energy access. We could actually power up another monkey. I think we just take Trolley out of the deck here. Just because, like, again, it's not really going to become super relevant for us. We brain 30. I guess we just start pinging down the Cornerstone. It does 100. It kind of forces them to have to Mega Brave, right? We set the confusion. They can loop it, but kind of okay, right? I mean, I guess if they just have boss for Mega Kangaskhan, we just lose, though. I see. So without weakness, everyone would be encouraged to use the same deck, which is unhealthy for the game. Yeah, kind of. If I can penny up my Mega Kangaskhan, I kind of think I just keep doing this, right? Because, like... No! Alright. The power of punch doesn't matter. Alright, tragic. We did the best we could. Rough start, rough start. Alright, we'll run like 1 or 2 more games. And see what we're able to get. But yeah, rough matchup, rough matchup. Alright, we're going first. We lost the coin flip. I got next. I have a deck at least you're not weak to. Sounds good. I only played this game for 1 month, so I have a lot of noob opinions. Noob opinions. Hey, welcome to the game, man. Alright, there's Pidgey. We get a second Kang. If we can get an energy here, this is actually pretty good. Nice. That's not a horrible go first. Because honestly, we can crisp in here too on the next turn and just kind of start swinging if we want. But it's also not bad to take a turn off and go like Turbo Energize, just set up both of our Kangaskhan. They jet energy up the Toxagiri. But yeah, what's going on, show? I've been playing for 10 years and still have noob opinions. Oh, my hand was actually good. I kind of don't like that Iono. You know, this is still not bad. I could have got an energy here, though. That would have been really good. I could end up with an Arven, though. I do need a duck, though. Alright. Let's go run errand. Alright, we end up on our Arven. So we're going to go Arven for Trolley Turbo Energizer. We Trolley for our duck. And one more boof. We put our boof down. We're in a 4-4 line of ducks. Actually true. I'm fine getting rid of the Ultra Ball here. This does get rid of our Crispin access, but that's going to happen anyway. We're going to go Energy, Turbo Energizer, Turbo, Double Fighting or Double Dark Out. Just attach them both to Kang. I want both my Kangs set up. Like, I want those more than I want the monkey, to be honest. Because if they come in and attack, I can always go, like, energy... I can always get, like, Arven for energy switch and something else. I played the game back back then online when Sun and Moon was new, but I forgot a lot about it. I remember using Lugia GX to swap everyone. Oh, to sweep everyone. But only for a couple of weeks. Lugia EX was so fun back then. I used to play that in, I played, because I was a degenerate, I played Decidueye Vileplume, and you just played, like, Lugia EX in it as, like, a closer. It was so good. Alright. We see Rare Candy Dust Noir. Klefki turns off my duck. They can't retreat this turn though, so they can go Zard. Dust Noir onto like a Buffalon or something. Like I said, they can't retreat this turn because they already retreated out into this Klefki. Which is where you'd kind of want to Jet Energy. I feel like they're making a mistake, no? Alright, they get rid of a Buffalon. That's not a bad play. Yeah, it's not bad at all. The main issue for them is that if I hit anything off this Pokegear or anything like that, I mean, I could just grab... I guess I could just go energy here, boss Charizard starts swinging. And then I'll just penny this up because they're not going to one-shot me. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't hate that. And I could also just start swinging. Like, I could end up on a bunch of heads here. I guess I could have gone Run Errand after I bossed the Klefki too. So, I could be 2 cards deeper and ended up on my Buffalon. But I'm fine letting them, like, swing into Zard. Or, like, swing into Kangaskhan here. It's not going to be that much damage. I may have the opportunity to, like, activate Monkey. Actually, I will have the ability to, like, activate Monkey. Because I'm just going to go Code Breaking. Go... Actually, what's my best Code Breaking here? I don't think there's any more Dark in deck. Okay, so they're just going a hard Buffalon, like, killing line. Which is fine. Yeah, so I don't have any... Well, I do have access to one more Dark. I just don't know if it's prized, but I could always energy switch the one over. Alright, yeah, there's the final energy I would need anyway. I can put this here. I think I just go Code Breaking here for Buffalon, Night Stretcher. Then we run Errand. Are we finished with those errands? Night Stretcher. We're going to just pick a Buffalon back up. Let's throw this one down. And then we're just going to KO the Zard. And then I think we're fine. I think we just kind of win, right? When I started, I thought Ethan's Typhlosion and Charizard EX were the ultimate secret combo because fire and fire means double fire, but I lost a lot. That is it for my story. A lot of people played Charizard in... a lot of people were playing Charizard in Typhlosion for a while. It wasn't very good, but a lot of people did it. Yeah, you can't believe me. I gaslight myself into believing there was no more. No problem. I mean, I just knew the count. I run 4, so when I only see 3 on board, I'm like, unless it's prized, it's somewhere. Iona comes out. That's actually really good for me because that activates Crispin again. Hey, code breaking. Code breaking's so good, man. So is Penny. They have Ultra Ball. They can go Pidgeot for Rare Candy, go Rare Candy Charizard, come in, swing. But if they do, I'm going to show you guys the ultimate combo. I guess we would just go code breaking though, no? We just code breaking for like double ice cream. Put 30 onto this. Actually, I don't want to put 30 onto this. I want to put 30 onto like Tatsugiri or something. Because then on the next turn, I'm going to punch into this and then I just Penny Monkey Dory reset damage. Bruddy, I promise you, dealing with Buffalon is not that deep. I promise you, you'll be okay. It's not that necessary. Alright, we go Bravery Charm, Super Rod. We just run errand here. Super Rod both these back into the deck. We just Bravery Charm and swing. Now don't you feel stupid. Idiot. Can't just chase the bulls all day, buddy. Does anyone think, wait, what? Does anyone think people like going second or first? I heard people prefer going second, but I only see people prefer going first. It depends on the deck, but more often than not, it's better to go second, but it depends on the deck. But also, unfortunately, this is going to be my last game of the stream. I got some stuff to take care of. Yeah, most decks are built to go second, and it's almost preferable because you get to like use supporter cards and stuff. Yeah, I have to go. There's some issues with the apartment. Our water was getting like, our like piping was getting done. Like there was maintenance on it and stuff like that, and like now the water's back on, but it's like weird, like the pipes are still like messed up, so I gotta go look at it and deal with that. But I'll probably be streaming sometime tomorrow, I think, as well. Because I'm going to, I think I'm going to the protests tomorrow, and then after that, what was I gonna say? Yeah, after that, I'll be home, and then I think I might stream her. I'm not sure though. I guess if they have max belt, they KO me, right? Oh my god, that's so lame. I wasn't even considering that. So I did need the other bull. That's so lame. Yeah, they KO me with Zard now because they don't have the bolt. That's so annoying. I wouldn't even have done that if I remembered they had max belt. I just stopped paying attention. And they got counter catcher off that. That's so lame, dude. Hey, you got it, champ. Alright, well. Rest in peace. I don't... Wait, what? I don't want to go to the practice. I already have ice on my porch. Jesus. Alright. Damn, unlucky run with, unlucky run with Kang, but I will probably see you guys tomorrow, depending on what time I get home and stuff like that. But for now, have a good night, everybody. I will see you guys later. It's been real. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.